Hey there everybody, welcome back to our channel. I'm Zoe with Clutch X. In today's video we're going to be talking about, the Spider-Man. So let's jump right into the video. Okay guys, so as you guys know, if you guys follow my videos, I do have some spider related snakes in my collection. I actually have three. I have this spinner pied, and I have this bumblebee clown head pied female, and I do have another bumblebee killer bee pied female also. So I guess if we're gonna talk about the band, if you want me to give you like the more safe answer, I would say that to each their own, right? Everybody has the right to choose, which they do, right? But I think people, when they see videos like this, they kind of actually want to see like definitive answer which way people are going towards to, right? And for me, I would say that it really depends on the severity, how bad the wobble is. I'm gonna put these snakes back so you can see the difference between two of my spider females. So this is going to be unedited, so bear with me. Okay, so I've actually talked about this female before and how quirky her movement is, right? I mean, I'm no expert whether to tell you if she's going through pain, if she's having as healthy as a life as she can be. I don't know, right? But I personally, for me, don't like to see that. This girl here, definitely, you could tell, has a little bit of the quirkiness, the wobble, whatever you want to call it, but it's a lot less severe. There's no real tilt to her head. She moves constantly, more active, definitely knows her ups from her downs a lot better, and it's a lot better at movement, motor skills wise, as this girl here. So, for me, I would say that the ban should really start from the person owning the animal, not necessarily imposed by anybody or any organization. So for me as a breeder, I cannot breed this animal here and try to make money or further its bloodline. Now, as far as I know, you could have a very, very severely wobbly snake, but the offspring doesn't necessarily have to have that same kind of wobble, right? It could be, some could be minor wobbles, some could be very extreme. So I don't think there's any direct correlation between the mom or the dad and passing on that defect. But I don't like it. I don't like seeing it in my collection. I mean, as a pet, she's beautiful, and I'm glad that she's growing and doing well. But I don't like seeing that personally for me, because I know that it's not the most normal movement for a ball python, right? That's not normal, right? So I could imagine that there is something wrong here, right? So for me, the ban is really for myself. What am I willing to further and sacrifice my personal beliefs, right? That's it, right? I mean, I have nothing against people that are actually would breed her. Because I'm no expert whether she's suffering or not, and I think most people in the hobby have well intentions towards your snake and really treat them very well. So for me, an animal like this, I won't breed. I regret not asking about the wobble when I bought her, and I think that's also something that, as responsible pet owners, we should ask when it comes to genes or snakes that have genes that tend to have some kind of abnormalities. But if I were to have this snake and have this in my collection, I will breed this little girl here. When she's up to size, I will try to further these genetics into the killer spinner, all crazy stuff that I could put into this little girl here. So whenever I have stuff like this, I will breed her. Or my bumblebee clown head pied, I will breed those girls because they are more motorly, they're their wobble isn't as severe, and for me, I'm okay breeding her. But and that's why I'm saying that to each their own. So for me, this is kind of how I feel about it. I mean, I'm not too aware of what the ban actually, if it's like an organization that's just banning the sale of spider ball pythons in their shows, or if it's like actual states or overseas or countries overseas. But for me, I think, yeah, I think the ban should be based on personal belief and your moral, you know, obligations to yourself, really. And if you're okay with it, and if I see something at a show with somebody that has a snake that has a little bit of a wobble, severe wobble, to me, hey, if it's growing and it's feeding, you know, I'm not going to go out there and talk smack about anybody. I think, you know, that's a beautiful thing about, you know, us as individuals, that we could pursue, you know, our hobby to wherever it may go. So that's how I feel about it. I know probably it's kind of rambling and not really, you know, saying too much, but yeah, that's just how I feel. And you know, it's personal opinion, and please don't kill me too hard on the comments. But you know, yeah, let me know your opinion on it, how you feel about it, and what's your. So this is very interesting. What's like for people that are gonna watch it to this far into the video, probably like 6 minutes in or something. Let me know, like for you guys, what is a gene, or you know, like the cutoff point, you know, to where, hey, I don't feel comfortable breeding that snake, right? Because X, Y, and Z. So let me know what's your cutoff point, and kind of like where you will stop this at. I'm really curious to kind of see that, and you know, see where people are coming from. So thank you for watching again. If you guys like our videos, please consider subscribing, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.